Simulan natin ang pag-aaral ng integral calculus. Doon sa differential calculus, ang naging focus ng discussion natin doon ay tungkol sa differentiation, the process of differentiation. Meron tayong given na function, ang process natin na ginagamit ay tinatawag na differentiation, at yung result na nakukuha natin ay yung derivative ng function. Dito naman sa integral calculus, ang process na ating gagamitin ay tinatawag na integration or anti-differentiation. Ang magiging given natin ay yung derivative. So as I've said, ang process natin na gagamitin ay integration or anti-differentiation. At ang magiging result natin ay yung function. So, yung mga derivative ng iba-ibang functions na kinuha natin sa differential calculus, ang gagawin natin ay ibabalik natin siya sa function dito sa integral calculus. So, makikita natin sa table na ito na yung differentiation at integration or anti-differentiation are inverse processes, just like addition and subtraction, multiplication and division. So, ang magiging focus natin ng discussion sa integral calculus ay tinatawag na integration or anti-differentiation. Now, what is integration or anti-differentiation? Integration or anti-differentiation is a process by which a function is found from its derivative. So, inulit natin, inulit ko. Ang magiging given natin dito ngayon ay yung derivative at ang magiging result natin ay yung function. Sa pag-aaral ng integral calculus, hatiin natin siya sa dalawang bahagi. Una ay yung indefinite integrals, Ipo-focus muna tayo sa indefinite integrals. At pagkatapos ng indefinite integrals, yung pangalawang bahagi naman ng pag-aaral natin ng integral calculus ay tungkol sa definite integrals and its applications. Umpisa natin ang ating pag-aaral ng calculus, integral calculus sa indefinite integral. Ano ba ang indefinite integral? So, para maunawaan natin kung ano ang ibig sabihin ng indefinite integral, sagutan natin ang tanong na ito. What function has a derivative of 3x squared? What function has a derivative of 3x squared? So, meron tayong derivative, 3x squared. So, ano ba yung function na may derivative na 3x squared? So, tama ang nasa isip nyo. Ang sagot natin ay x cubed. So, ang derivative ng x cubed by power rule equals 3x squared. Pero yung tanong na yan ay hindi nag-iisa ang sagot. Dahil yung x cubed, let's say for example, ay sinamahan natin ng 1, x cubed plus 1 will also give us a derivative of 3x squared. Dahil yung 1 ay constant at ang derivative ng constant ay 0. So yung x cubed, samahan mo ng kahit anong constant. Let's say for example, x cubed plus negative 1,000 or x cubed minus 1,000, the derivative of this is also equal to 3x squared. X cubed, let's say for example, minus square root of 7. So yung square root of 7, dahil ito ay constant, ang derivative din yan ay 3x squared. O kaya naman ay x cubed plus pi. So yung pi ay constant din ito, no, na may approximate value na 3.1416. So dahil ito ay constant, ang derivative niyan ay 0. So you see, x cubed plus any constant will give us a derivative of 3x squared. Kaya in general, the answer to the question is x cubed plus c, where c is any constant. So yung 3x squared, kung gusto nating makita o malaman kung sa ano ba ang function ng 3x squared, kinakailangan nating i-reverse yung operation ng differentiation. At iyon ay yung tinatawag na integration. So to integrate 3x squared, ito yung symbol na ating gagamitin para sa integration. So ang magiging sagot ay x cubed plus any constant. X cubed plus any constant. So ito ay isang halimbawa ng indefinite integral. Indefinite dahil ang sagot ay indefinite. Dahil yung c ay nagre-represent ng kahit anong constant. In general, the indefinite integral is denoted by this symbol. Integral of f of x dx, and it is equal to f of x plus c, where this symbol is the integration symbol or the integral sign. And this is actually an elongated S. Ito ay elongated S. At yung integral sign na yan ay kinuha sa word na sum. Dito siya galing. It is actually an elongated S. Because to integrate is to get the sum. F of x, yung f of x naman, ito yung tinatawag nating integrand, At ito yung given derivative. Yung f of x, yun yung given derivative. Ang tawag sa kanya ay integrand. And then once we integrate an indefinite integral, there is always a constant of integration c. So yung c, ang tawag natin dyan ay constant of integration. O tinatawag din siyang arbitrary constant. So I repeat, once we integrate an indefinite integral, there is always a constant of integration c. Yung f of x plus c naman, ito ngayon yung antiderivative of the indefinite integral of f of x dx. Ito yung function ngayon, So, yung f of x, yun yung given derivative, at yung f of x plus c, ito yung ngayon yung function niya. Ito yung function. Ngayon, yung differential dx, this dx, the differential dx indicates that x is the variable of integration. So, ibig sabihin, kung ito ay dy, so yung given natin ay f of y, Kung ito ay dt, yung given natin ay f of t. Kung ito ay dv, yung ating function ay f of b. So, yung dx, ang ibig sabihin niyan, ang variable of integration natin ay x. Ito yung properties of indefinite integral. Number 1. Integral of dx equals x plus c. Definition of an integral. So it follows that integral of dy equals y plus c. Integral of dt equals t plus c. Integral of du equals u plus c. Integral of dv equals v plus c, etc. Number 2. Integral of a, f of x dx, where a here is a constant. It is equal to a, the integral of f of x dx. So, ibig sabihin, if the integrand contains a constant factor, the constant factor may be written before the integral sign. So, pwede nating ilabas sa integral sign yung constant. Number 3, the integral of f sub 1 of x plus f sub 2 of x plus up to f sub n of x dx. And this is also equal to the integral of f sub 1 of x dx plus the integral of f sub 2 of x dx plus up to the integral of f sub n of x dx. So, ibig sabihin, if the integrand consists of sum of terms, each term may be integrated separately. So, pwede nating i-integrate isa-isa bawat term. And number 4, no? The integral of x raised to n dx equals x raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c, where n here is not equal to negative 1. So, ito yung tinatawag nating power rule for integration. So, itong mga properties ng indefinite integral na ito ay gagamitin natin sa pag-solve ng indefinite integral. Let us have examples on how to evaluate indefinite integrals. So, number 1, evaluate the integral of 3x squared minus 4x plus 5 dx. So, ganito siya basahin, The integral of 3x squared minus 4x plus 5 dx. Okay? So, let's evaluate this integral. So, una, this integral is also equal to the integral of 3x squared dx. And then minus the integral of 4x dx. And then plus the integral of 5 dx. So this is by property number 3. By property number 3. If the integrand consists of sum of terms, each term may be integrated separately. That's property number 3. Now, this also equal to 3, the integral of x squared dx. And then minus 4, the integral of x dx. And then plus 5, the integral of dx. So, this is by property number 2. Property number 2. What is property number 2? If there is a constant in the integrand, the constant may be written before the integral sign. So, property number 2. And then, next, so here we may now apply property number 4, the power rule for integration. So this is equal to 3. So the integral of x squared dx using property number 4. Ano ba yung property number 4? Integral of x raised to n dx equals x raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c, where n is not equal to negative 1. So, i-apply natin itong power rule for integration. So, we will simply add 1 to the exponent. So, x 2 plus 1 is 3. So, divided by that, n plus 1, 3. And then, plus the constant of integration, let us call that c sub 1. And then minus 4. So, integral of x dx. So, again, using this power rule for integration, our exponent here is 1. So, 1 plus 1, it will become 2. No? So I will have 4x squared and then divided by that exponent and then plus the constant of integration, let us call that c sub 2. No? At dito naman sa last term, 5, the integral of dx, gagamitin natin yung property number 1. Integral of dx equals x. So I will have 5x and then plus the constant of integration, let us call that c sub 3. So dito, yung first two terms natin ay ginamitan natin ng property number 4. No? At yung last term natin, integral of dx, ay ginamitan natin ng property number 1. Then after that, we simplify, So, cancel 3 here, So, I will have x cubed. And then, negative 4 divided by 2 ay negative 2. And then, times x squared. And then, plus of 5x. And then, let c sub 1 plus c sub 2 plus c sub 3 equal to capital C. So this is now the answer. So the integral of 3x squared, 3x squared minus 4x plus 5 dx equals x cubed minus 2x squared plus 5x plus c. So, yung given derivative natin ay yung 3x squared minus 4x plus 5. At ang function niya ay x cubed minus 2x plus minus 2x squared plus 5x plus c. Ngayon, paano natin malalaman na tama ang ating sagot? So, babaliktarin natin yung operation o i-reverse natin yung operation. So, para makita natin kung tama ang ating sagot na x cubed minus 2x squared plus 5x plus c, ang gagawin natin ay kukunin natin yung derivative niya, So, let us check our answer, So, kukunin natin yung derivative of x cubed minus 2x squared and then plus 5x plus c. At ang sagot na dapat nating makuha ay 3x squared minus 4x plus 5. So, ang derivative ng x cubed by power rule is 3x squared. We have negative 2, And then derivative ng x squared by power rule ay 2x. At meron tayong constant na 5. Ang derivative ng x ay 1. At ang derivative ng c ay 0 dahil yung c ay constant. So, we will have 3x squared minus 4x and then plus 5 times 1 is 5. So, kamukha nung ating given na integrand 3x squared minus 4x plus 5. So, ibig sabihin, yung sagot natin na x cubed minus 2x squared plus 5x plus c ay tama. In practice, hindi na natin sinosolve ng detalyadong ganito yung ating problem. We use direct applications of the properties of indefinite integrals in practice. So, paano ba sagutan yung integral of 3x squared minus 4x plus 5 dx in practice? So, integral of 3x squared dx. Para sa unang term, we will have 3, just write the constant 3, and then apply power rule for x squared. Oh, gagamitin natin yung power rule. So, i-apply natin yon. So, we simply add 1 to the exponent. So, x 2 plus 1 is 3 and then divided by 3. No? Tapos meron tayong negative 4. So, just write the negative 4 and then apply power rule for x raised to 1. So, 1 plus 1 ay 2. So, divided by the 2, no? And then plus 5. And then integral of dx is x. And then plus the constant of integration c. So, ganito siya i-solved in practice, no? So, we will have cancel 3. So, ang sagot natin ay x cubed. And then negative 4 divided by 2 ay negative 2x. And then squared. And then plus 5x. And then plus c. So, ganito siya sinasagutan in practice. Okay, next example number 2. Integral of y to the 5th plus 4 over y squared minus square root of 2 dy. So, dito para may apply natin yung power rule dito sa 4 over y squared, kinakailangan natin isulat yung y squared sa numerator. So, equal din ito sa integral of y to the 5th and then plus 4. Sa panilipat natin sa numerator yung y squared, magiging itong y raised to negative 2. And then minus square root of 2 and then dy. Kaya rin, pwede na natin gamitin yung power rule para sa y to the 5th at 4y to the negative 2. So, applying the power rule for integral of y to the 5th dy, so 5 plus 1 ay 6. So, divided by 6. And then plus 4, ang constant na 4. Negative 2 plus 1 ay negative 1. So, y raised to negative 1 divided by negative 1. And then, minus is square root of 2. And integral of dy is y. And then, plus c. So, I will have y raised to 6 divided by 6. And then 4 divided by negative 1 is negative 4. Y raised to negative 1. So, minus square root of 2. And then times y plus c. So, this is now the answer. So, integral of y to the 5th plus 4 over y squared minus square root of 2 dy equals y raised to 6 over 6 minus 4y raised to negative 1 minus square root of 2 times y plus c. Next, example number 3. Integral of p plus 2 divided by square root of p dt. So, dito para magamit natin yung power rule, no, ang gagawin natin ay susulat muna natin yung square root of p in exponent. So, I will have integral of p plus 2 in exponent, square root of p is p raised to 1/2. And then times dt. Sa pangyari natin, itataas natin yung p raised to 1/2. So, kakaroon tayo ng p plus 2 and then times p raised to negative 1/2 dt. Kaya rin mo multiply natin siya sa loob. So we'll have t times t raised to negative 1/2. We add their exponents, no? So 1 plus negative 1/2 is positive 1/2. So kakaroon tayo ng t raised to 1/2. And then 2 times t raised to negative 1/2. 2 times t raised to negative 1/2 dt. So dito, pwede na natin ngayong i-apply yung power rule. Integral of x raised to n dx equals x raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c. So 1/2 plus 1 equals 3 over 2. So, 1/2 plus 1 equals 3 over 2. So divided by 3 over 2. And then plus 2, the constant, ano? And then negative 1/2 plus 1 is 1/2. So t raised to 1/2 divided by 1/2. And then plus the constant of integration c. Kaya rin di-divide natin, ano? So in division of fractions, we get the reciprocal of the denominator and we multiply it to the numerator. So this will be equal to 2 over 3, t raised to 3 over 2, and then 2 times 2 ay 4, and then t raised to 1/2, and then plus c. So this is now our answer. So integral of t plus 2 divided by square root of t dt equals 2/3 t raised to 3 over 2 plus 4 t raised to 1/2 plus c. Next, example number 4, we have integral of v times square root of 2v minus 1 dv. So dito, para may-apply natin yung power rule dito sa square root of 2v, no? Ang gagawin natin, iiwalay muna natin yung constant doon sa variable. So, equal din ito sa integral of v, then times square root of 2, and then times v raised to 1/2, no? So, yung square root of 2v, equal din siya sa square root of 2 times v raised to 1/2, and then minus 1 dv. Kaya nun, ang gagawin natin, multiply natin sa loob yung v. So, I will have integral of square root of 2, no? V times v raised to 1/2 equals v raised to 3/2. And then, v times negative 1 equals v. So, we may now apply the power rule for integration. So, we have square root of 2, the constant. So, just write the constant and apply power rule to v raised to 3 over 2. So, 3 over 2 plus 1 is 5 over 2. So, I will have v raised to 5 over 2 divided by 5 over 2. So naman, v raised to 1 plus 1 is 2. So, kaya magkakaroon tayo ng v squared divided by 2 and then plus c, no? Kaya rin simplify. So, I will have 2 square root of 2 divided by 5 and then times v raised to 5 over 2 and then minus b squared over 2 and then plus c. So, this is now the answer. So, the integral of v and then square root of 2v minus 1 dv equals 2 square root of 2 over v times v raised to 5 over 2 minus b squared over 2 plus c.